Hey, Pixel here, and one of the most unique subjects of Pokemon are the starter Pokemon, of course, because they're the first Pokemon you meet when you go into a new region. Well, I've ranked all of the starter Pokemon twice. This is my third video. There's probably be that one little kid saying, "You're milking this subject for views." I get like 2 views per video if I'm lucky. Yeah, so I'm totally milking this subject. So let's just get into ranking more starter Pokemon. I'm going to be ranking all 3 forms, and I'll be explaining each starter Pokemon. Real quick, I'm gonna give you a moment to pause the video and read what each tier means so you understand where I put them in the ranking and how I feel about that Pokemon. So let's start with F tier. So Tepig's in here because I just generally don't like the Pokemon. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Fennekin, too much ear hair. It'd be better if it had no hair at all. Sprigatito, I changed my mind about this one. I would put it at C or B tier because I don't really dislike it that much anymore, but I still don't like it. Puplio, it's a clown. What else do you want me to say about the dang thing? D tier, we got Chimchar. Overrated, not even that good of a design, to be honest. We got Snivy, too smug. And Quaxley, I don't know. I don't know. Charmander, overrated. Chikorita, good design, not as good as Totodile or Cyndaquil standards. And Turtwig, he's a good little boy. B tier, Totodile, it's just Totodile. Piplup is just a good little boy. Oshawott is the best Unova starter Pokemon, and I just generally like the Pokemon. Froakie, it's a frog, and frogs are cool. Chespin, underrated in my opinion. Chespin's actually pretty good. Grookey, it's a monkey. A tier, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, they're just peak Gen 1 designs, better than Charmander at least. Litten, it was like one of my favorite starter Pokemon of Alola, but then, someone took over. Mudkip, it's just good. Trico is also really good. Scorbunny and Sobble are underrated in my opinion, and I don't get why. And Torchic, it's just a big bucket of mini KFC. Alright, time for the God status Pokemon. Cyndaquil. Look at my profile picture, and look at one of my videos called Cyndaquil, Why I Like It. Okay, now Rowlet. Rowlet is the good type of round boy, and Fuecoco, the man hasn't had a thought in his mind since the day he was born. Okay, so now time for the middle stage starters, and Brionne, it's just the worst Popplio. Crocolore, it took an S tier Pokemon, gave it a stupid pose and a stupid body shape, and it made it look so dumb. On the bright side, it has a sombrero, so I guess I'll take that. Quaxwell looks like that one nerdy teacher's pet about to hit the gritty, just because he feels like it. Emboar, stupid. Quilladin, remember how I said Rowlet was a good type of round boy? Quilladin is the exact opposite. He's a bad type of round boy. D tier, Charmeleon. They took Charmander and Charizard, 2 orange Pokemon, and Charmeleon, a red Pokemon. I don't get it, but okay. It also looks stupid. Combusken looks stupid. Marshall looks like he hasn't had a thought in his mind, but in a bad way, if you know what I mean. Grottle, looks like a very deformed bush. Let's see here. Drizzile, too much of an emo personality. From a crybaby to emo to James Bond. What a great evolution line. Hey, I like Inteleon, don't get me wrong. And now Breakston. Let's just say it starts with an F, ends with a Y, and is bait. I don't like how they took Wartortle's little wings and clouds he got going on here and just ditched the whole thing. Next we have Crocolore, Caveman, ditched the whole thing. Looks like water stars have a whole thing with middle stages just having their ideas ditched. Monferno, looks dumb. Servine, looks stupid. Primplup, looks dumb. Duat, looks too skinny. And Thwackey, looks like a thumb. Alright, B tier. We got Ivysaur, looks amazing. We got Dartrix, looks like a very dapper man. Dap that man up, he looks very dapper. We got Frogadier. I like the ninja transition going on here. Bayleaf is probably one of the best middle evolutions we've ever gotten. Then we got Raboot. I just love Raboot. I don't know why, I just love Raboot. Florgato, I love it. I just love it. I don't know why. I just love Florgato. And then Quilava and Grovyle are just universally very loved. And then Torcat, it looks like my favorite animal, a bobcat. And that's the closest Pokemon we have to a bobcat. So I don't know why we don't have one yet. Notice, F tier, how Popplio, Fennekin, and Tepig's evolution lines have either been an F or D tier. Notice how that's been the trend for these 3 Pokemon? Yeah, well, guess what? It's not going to change. They're all in F tier. I hate them all. Primarina, Emboar, and Delphox all suck. Go away. Meganium took a very cool middle stage and made it a dragon alien. I don't know what that is. And Asumian Samurott just took Samurott, bent its horn, made it black and red, and gave it a mustache. That's all it really did. And the level is too much of a duck with a personality, and I don't like it that much. Torterra, you're either with me or you're against me because you like it too much. Torterra, I love the design. I love it, but I just don't know how to feel about the dang thing. I want to put it higher, but I don't know what's holding me back from putting it that high. And Superior and Samurott, let's just say they're just mid-ish designs. Venusaur looks okay. Looks like it was going to go there eventually. Hisuian and Typhlosion looks alright. For Alligator, looks too bumpy. Sceptile looks a little bland. I wish I had the dragon typing to help it out with the other starters. Polion looks like a dapper king, but missing his crown. Hisuian Decidueye, buff man. Give that man a round of applause. Rillaboom, just a bigger monkey. Inteleon, James Bond, but if James Bond was skinny. Meowscarada, magician, what was the name? Mary Houdini. Blastoise, best Gen 1 design for Final Evolution ever. Typhlosion, it's the evolution of Typhlosion, not Typhlosion. Cyndaquil, I can't speak. Chestnut, underrated. Greninja, perfectly rated, because it's like one of the only good designs. Incineroar, love it. Cinderace, love it. Skeledirge, love it. Decidueye, it's freaking Hawkeye. So yeah, that was my rating on all the starter Pokemon for the 3rd time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, please, and thank you. Goodbye.